Shalom. First, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the sons of Yah. Keep pushing his truth all the world. Shalom. Keep pushing. Well, I'm just going to get into some reading here with Psalm 1. And we're just going to get straight into it. It says Psalms 1 and 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. So yeah, blessed will be the Israelite man, that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners. Yeah, if you're a man of the Lord, or you're inspiring to be, a prophet of the Lord, and you're on the outside of a camp, you don't want to be in the counsel of the ungodly, non-believers, always in their presence, hanging out with them all the time. Want to hang around and try to reminisce on the old days. Because hey, that doesn't profit a godly man. Because the ungodly, they gonna end up entangling you into their wickedness. Those demons gonna jump on you, and all of a sudden you back to smoking blunts. Committing adultery. Eating pork, or whatever the case may be. You don't want to be around ungodly men, whether that's heathen or Israelite men. You don't want to be around either one of them, on your job or your day-to-day life. You want to stay clear of these people, because the conversation of the wicked, man, it vexes you. Hear them talking about all kind of, homo jokes, and talking about sodomy, and they getting ready to go home or go to the store, go buy them a shrimp po' boy, and all this stuff. Who wants to? What kind of godly man who's pursuing, or inspiring, to push the word of the Most High Heavenly Father, Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua? Who wants to be in the council of people like that? They have no fear of the Most High. They sin at will. And that's all to your destruction. But verse 2, it says, but his delight is in the law of the Most High, and his law doth he meditate day and night. So yeah, your delight, your happiness, so to speak, it's going to be in the law of the Lord and the Most High. Because that's where that fear kicks in, by keeping the law. It keeps you on the straight path, the old path. It keeps you in the good graces, the Most High. He'll find favor. Yahweh Shai goes to bat for you. He becomes that mediator, pleading to the Most High. Having that mercy, having that grace upon you. But when you just willfully out here sinning and being wicked all outdoors, then hey, you're gonna get a sinner's reward. You're gonna get mowed down in the streets. You're gonna have unrestful nights. You're gonna have all kind of demons hopping on you, making you eat all kind of pork, smoke cigarettes, smoke blunts, wherever the case may be. And you got to meditate on that law day and night, because wickedness don't stop. It's day and night. You're constantly surrounded by demons all the time, day and night. There's no break in this thing. Being in the truth. These spirits, they constantly at you all the time. They, like you're saying, they always looking for that chink in the armor to get in and play on that and build on that. So hey, you know, you just constantly got to be aware of what's going on. You know, staying in the scriptures, talking to brothers, you know, and being with godly men. You know, that's the way you're gonna make it out. Is, you know, with prayer and fasting. Verse 3, and he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. So yeah, he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of the water. So yeah, once you in this word, you know, you keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, you know, you won't be uprooted in this thing. You know, you're solid, you're grounded, you know, in the word of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, man. You know? And it says, yeah, whatever he does shall prosper. Yeah, whatever you do is going to prosper. Just because it didn't work out for you, there's something you wanted to do, you know, you're like, well, how is that possible? You know, I really wanted to do this and didn't work out. It wasn't meant for you to have. You know, but what was meant for you will prosper. You know? And, you know, it says, hey, and that bringeth forth his fruit in season, his leaf also shall not wither. So yeah, when your fruit comes in that season, you know, a tree that's planted by the rivers, constantly getting the word, you know, hearing the word, following the law, statutes, and commandments, you know, and the laws and the ordinances, man. You know, people gonna see that fruit. You know, people gonna see you out and about. Notice there's something different about you. You know, and another man that's on the outside of the camp, you know, listening to you, you know, that become that fruit too. You know, they hearing you, they seeing you walk or live a godly life, you know, and inspires them to do it too. You know? Verse 4, the ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind that driveth away. So the ungodly, you know, non-believers, men who have no no fear of the Most High, you know, they're like the chaff which the wind driveth away. You know, they're not rooted in nothing. You know, they end up dead, stretched out, locked up, incarcerated. You know? You know, they jump from all kind of Egyptology, Mormonism, Buddhism, you know, whatever the case may be. They driven away like the wind. The wind drive them away. You know, they're not grounded in nothing. They believe anything. Being a thug, being a pimp, you know, whatever the case may be. Verse 5, therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. And verse 5 it say again, therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment. Yeah, because the ungodly, they are already gone. We know they death sentence already. You know, they slated for death. The ungodly are, they have no there's no one pleading their case. Yahweh Shah is not pleading their case. You know? You know, they won't be found in the book of life. You know, the ungodly. And you know, a sinner is not gonna be in the congregation of the righteous long. The Spirit's gonna sniff him out. You know? Or the Most High is gonna, you know, send all kind of spirits upon him for faking the funk, pretty much, and bug him out. You know, so a sinner, he's not gonna be he can only play the game for so long until where he's gonna be sniffed out no matter what. You know, a sinner is not gonna want to be up under a righteous man all the time. You know, a sinner, he can be like, oh well, I got, I'm tired up. I got things to do. He come chill around a little bit for a few minutes. Then, okay, I gotta run, cause eventually he's gonna get comfortable around that righteous brother, and then the wickedness is gonna come out the other brother who's been ducking and dodging. You know, I'm saying you only fake the funk so long in the truth, to where the spirit flushes you up. Verse 6, for the Most High knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. So yes, the Most High knows the ways of the righteous, man. But the way of the ungodly shall perish. Yeah, because it's not based upon the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, his laws. You got to be following his laws and doing his will in order you to be on his radar. For Yahweh Shai and step up and go to the Father on your behalf, man. So if you ain't in that position, if you're on the ungodly position, you need to be praying and fasting that the Most High put you on the righteous side, because the righteous is gonna make it out of here. The ungodly they're gonna wither away. They're gonna be turned into ashes. They're gonna be burned to a crisp in this upcoming nuclear war, World War III. So you got to be on your is what I'm trying to say. You need to be staying clear of sinners, the ungodly, unbelievers, backbiters, scorners, you know, blasphemers, all the above, because they reside in the house of death. And you being in this word and this truth is the house of life, man. It's the living. You don't want to be left out in the dark with the dead, because these people out here number zombies. They wicked. They have no type of no moral compass, as the world will say. So hey, the best team is the righteous team. Being an Israelite, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So get on the good path, man. But I just wanted to put out this quick reading of Psalms 1. I pray it was edifying, and to the sons of Yakim, man, keep pushing. Shalom.